There we go. Okay, and I'll make sure it's not just a black screen, because that has also happened. There we are. We exist. Hello, everyone. This is Joel. He is awesome, and he has done you all a service and read through the rules, and now we get to play Chapter 3. So I'm excited about that. And Joel, did you want to say hello to anybody out there? The millions of viewers?
No, I didn't tell anyone I was doing this, so I don't.
Oh, okay. I was just saying that because you said hi. Because I said, hi, Mom. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Chapter 3. So what's different? Oh, and the other thing is, I need to double check what we've unlocked. So we can do it here. I'll do it on my shared screen here. You can see all my bookmarks. Anyway, everybody cares so much. So, okay, so we've unlocked, we unlocked Mildred. That's cool. So, I'm just double checking. Okay, and this card we got, okay, Confluence is in there. Willa. And then Reinforce. Okay, so I've got to make sure those are in. I'm going to take this off the stage so I don't give away all the different things that will someday be unlocked. And I will grab them. So there's Willa. And then that's this one. It was Reinforce. There we go.
So when I play games, I usually pick red, but today I'm wearing my blue shirt.
So I guess that would be helpful.
Feeling a little antagonistic, so I think I might be the family this time.
Awesome. Okay, very cool. Okay, so we're gonna take some. We're gonna pick our legends. I'm very excited about this. So thank you so much, Joel. And I'll also, I'll do a really brief overview of what's different between Chapter 1 and Chapter 3.
Sounds good.
And you want to be family? That's great. So you have a lot of choices of your legend, and I'm happy to sort of talk through them, or if you have one you want to play. This is our newest one. Willa is the newest one. Knit Fate. Choose one ability token out of your bag and activate it. Jay and I were I don't even remember if we were live streaming or we were just talking to each other, but we were just talking about how much we like to play Willa. She is one of my favorite people. There's Levi. Levi is always a good choice.
Right.
Odessa's great for controlling attack. Corbin can be pretty fun and tricky, and Kane is I just like Kane. He's a good guy to play. But yeah, he has this neat ability to just where he gets to remove a hate basically anywhere on the board that is matching his terrain. Excuse me, I've been a little sick. I have this silly cough. But there we go. So take your time. I will also pick. Man, it's so. Who am I? Okay, so Priscilla's the newest one. I feel like I should probably pick Priscilla. So, Priscilla, place up to 2 go tokens on hexes with no units that don't match the terrain that Priscilla or other go tokens are on. End of the round. Spawn a hane on any hex with a go token. Any unit on the same hex destroys a go token. So, I will play as Priscilla.
So basically that lets you create new places to spawn hates on?
Yeah. It can be pretty fantastic and pretty annoying because you don't usually when I've played with Priscilla, a lot of times it's been Jay playing as Priscilla or another playtester, and I've seen them do some pretty pretty funny things. So I'm going to see if I can match their strategies. I've played with Malachi. I often pick Malachi, so I'm going a little out of my comfort zone.
Okay. You know, I like the look of Willa. I think I'm gonna go.
She's so good. I don't want to be preferential, but okay. So we're going to set up random. So this is a new aspect that our backer Rafa set up, which is great. I had a much less clean version of this working, and he got it even better. I love it how he did it. I love that it rises from the ground too. That was not how
wow.
I placed the token, so that was cool. And then we start here.
So is random where you pull the tokens out of the bag and just put them on.
Yeah, exactly.
Matching hexes.
Yep, and they'll all have this little symbol, and so every time you play, now chapter 1 and I think I don't remember if chapter 2 specifies. Chapter 1 specifies. And you can play chapter 1, but it's specifying it for the first time you play. So if you want to play chapter 1 like that mode again, you can definitely change the map and mess around with it. But it specifies for the first one, and I wonder. Okay. Oh, well, we can't say the second map yet because we haven't voted. Oh, yeah, it's missing one.
That's fine.
We'll fix that. This is probably missing because that is where one of the objectives would go, but you would still have one there. That's fine. Everything else looks good. Okay, so differences between chapters 1 and 2 and 3. So in 2, you get cards. So I've talked about that in other videos. You know about the cards, Joel? Do you know how they work for the family?
Yeah, it looked like, so when you place tokens, what's the there?
Yeah, you get
when
to
you place
draw
tokens
there.
on top of there, then you get to draw a card, and for the family, the cards upgrade tokens in your bag, if I'm not mistaken, and then they give you the token when you pull those tokens. They give you better actions.
Yeah, exactly. And so you get to draw 3 at the beginning, and so do I. And if you just hold, you probably know this, but for the viewers, if you hold, if you hover over the deck, and well, first we should shuffle, I guess. You don't have to. And then I draw 3, so now I can see what cards I have. And you can, exactly what Joel said is correct. And whenever he does his bag mason jar, he'll be drawing tokens. And at that point, he's allowed, when he draws them, he's allowed to play one and replace one of his tokens with an upgraded token. It has to match the type. So there are strengthen tokens and move tokens and attack tokens. Not attack, move and spawn. And so you got to upgrade the same kind of token into your new card. But after that, every single time he draws that token from the bag, that is its effect. And that's a very powerful thing to do with Willa, because she gets to choose, when she does her legend token, one of those ability tokens to pull out and do. So that's pretty cool. The way that the protectors cards, I can play one card on any mason jar action turn, and I get to play one, and they're totally surprising, and they're pretty big, honestly. The family and other factions get to use their cards multiple times. They become part of like an engine, but the protectors, they're surprising and often powerful. So, and weirdly, tricky. So
now, unfortunately, Shad, my upgrade cards, they're just black.
Okay, so probably what happened is they ended up in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, I won't. I'll blindfold myself. Did you get them fixed?
When they're in my hand, they're black, but when they're on the table, they're fine.
Okay.
So
okay.
I don't know about.
We could play. We could play open-handed. I'll put.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Let's do that. That'd be better anyway. Because one thing I was thinking was like, it's gonna be hard for me to. In all the other playthroughs, we've had perfect information. Okay, so now we can get rid of the people we're not playing. So it used to be, thank you. It used to be we had 3 maps, and you had a legend on each map. So their individual powers could only happen on the map they were on. I think this is much less confusing, but just a weird development trivia thing. So I will go first still. That's still the same. In Chapter 2, that's the change. In Chapter 3, we place each other's objectives. Exactly. Oh, and let me shuffle that. And whenever we choose a mason jar, there are these crazy bonuses. Oh, let me do that again because it's been a while. I do not start. We take turns drawing, and whoever draws the start token, as you know. Okay, go ahead, Joel. You can draw first.
All right.
Now I did shuffle. Okay, good. There you go. Right. So the family starts in this one, and then there we go. And the other big difference is the spoon. So the first kill that we get is worth a point, and the second point we get from kills takes 2, and then from then on it takes 3, unless we manipulate. One of these cards lets us put the spoon down.
So is the spoon on my side how many points I receive when I make a kill?
So it's like the first kill you get, yes, your spoon tells you how many kills it takes to get a point. So now you kill 1, then it takes 2 to fill your plate. Hedonistic adaptation, you're hungry and hungrier, or it takes more to make you satisfied. Okay. Yeah, so you get to go first, and let me know, anything you want to know. I'm going to not look at your cards. Although, it doesn't matter. We can look at each other's cards, right? So, okay, I'm excited about what you've got here.
So does this mean I start with these upgrades?
You start with those. You don't start with them as upgrades yet. You have to play them. But you can upgrade one of your tokens to one of those the first time you take this action.
I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I should probably say that we're live on Discord. Okay. So what are you thinking? And you...
So just a reminder, the objectives don't come out.
We've got to do that.
First round?
No, we got to do it the first turn. Thank you for saying that. I've just been so in Chapter 1. Yeah, we need to do that. So we each pick one of each other's objectives. So I'm going to take a house, and you pick from on the color terrain that you want to place. So I'm looking behind me. I'm going to put, now, a normal move, somebody will put it right behind them. I'm going to put it here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to mute myself. So I can...
normal moves are normal for a reason. Let's go there.
That is very true. And that is a good move. And it, honestly, the first turn, it's pretty clear where you want to put it. But after the first turn, everybody's all over the map. It changes a lot. So, and we place one of those at the end of every round. Okay. And you get to pick first what you want to do. And we've got our goals. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it.
Okay, for the upgrade cards, I play them when I take the corresponding action, the one that's in the upper left, or?
Yeah, whenever you draw that from your... So just as an example, you let's say you chose your Mason Jar ability action and you drew your first one. Now, well, okay, great. So you have one of each type. So you could pick any of these and upgrade that token, and then this turn you get to do the upgraded one, and then every time that you draw the token after that. And probably anytime you do your legend action because Willow will let you draw that token from the bag.
Now, do I start with 1 token on the board?
This counts. This is where you're at, and you do not need to put a token there. And so so you're drawing 4 and putting
and then
1 back in
returning
the
1.
bag.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I should have put that back. There we go.
All good. So there's just as a refresher, because I haven't played the game before.
Oh yeah,
I've
no
just read
problem.
the rules.
And it's good for the audience. So any questions, the millions of viewers need to know.
This is take my bag action, right?
Yeah, that's take your bag action.
Bag action. This one is a legend action.
Yes.
This one is.
That's your attack, and you get a bonus. The black line that you get the bonus action before or after.
And then this is the
your
wild. Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
And these are the upgraded plates that Rafa made us.
Oh, nice.
That are nice. Yeah, they're much less finicky.
Oh, I see. So you can swap them to
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Okay.
And I'm more than happy to help strategize. Usually, a lot of times, so like, I think I'm tempted for you to do this. A lot of it, though, at this point is, what do you want from the middle, right? You got to think about that. So an extra move is great. An extra spawn would be useless if you didn't move.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I'll go for an extra move here. So
yeah, that's really good at the beginning. Oh yeah, you just hit 2. I didn't tell you. Sorry.
Oh right.
And then now you take that, and you use it whenever during this turn.
Right.
And you draw your stuff.
Drawing 4.
Yeah. So Joel will draw 4, and he will put 1 back in the bag.
3, 4.
Perfect.
So let's see.
Yes. What will you upgrade? So this is nice too, because now the audience gets to see and think about your decisions as well. This is a huge favorite. This one is an obvious improvement, and this one. Now, one thing is you do have to put it. You couldn't since you're putting 1 back, you couldn't upgrade this and then put it back in the bag and not use it. You have to put them back in.
So I put back first.
Yeah, you put back first, exactly.
Better
way of saying it.
All right. I guess since I already have a bonus move.
Yeah, good call.
I'll put a move back in the bag.
Okay.
That way I get to do some of everything.
Yeah, I like that.
I want to upgrade the
the
strengthen.
Great. So that's this token.
Swap that out.
And this one is just gone.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can keep that card out as a reminder. Sometimes, like Confluence and Stormwalker.
Right. Yeah. For the bonus actions. It sounds good.
So you get 2 cubes. You're gonna have a lot of cubes.
So that that's using the strengthen.
Yeah, you just immediately get it. Oh yes. Okay. Does that? Yes. So it just goes into your battleground, and now you're way more prepared for a fight.
And I've got 2 moves here, so I'm gonna. I think I'll move all 4.
Okay.
That's 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then. I'll move. Pick up that.
Cool. And now these tokens and this one, although you'd almost never do it, you can place onto the board to upgrade at the end of your turn.
Right.
And you also get a storm, where
and that goes on my my legend.
Look at that. Rafa did some math improvement. That's excellent.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oh, so it locks to the hex now?
Now, yeah, we have to lock it still, but it orients itself, so that's really nice. And then the other thing I should mention is that you need to have storms on your home hex connecting to your home hex to score these buildings. But there are ways for you to get it. I mean, your legend action lets you make a storm on a haint. So as long as you have a haint at your home hex at some point, you can do it.
Okay, so do I get to
And
use
you get 2 spawn.
the token I just drew?
Oh no, you don't. Sorry,
No.
you get
Okay.
1 spawn.
One spawn.
Thank you for. I'm glad you asked in that way because otherwise I'm like, yeah, you get 2.
So yeah, I'll spawn Haint up here with me.
Great.
Whoops.
Oh, you're ready for battle here.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're right next to the bramble. So this is a great position. Like the threat level is high. That's cool.
Now remind me, moving on to the mountains, only the legend can do that, and it takes an extra move.
So the mountains cost 2 to move on to. And I should also mention that the brambles at the end of the round gives us a point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it on the brambles it costs only 1 cube to kill anybody on the brambles.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then I'm trying to think of any other gotcha moments that could happen because I didn't. I think that's it.
It's okay if there's a rule I forget and that costs me the game. Yeah. I'm fine with that. So
same here, and it could totally happen. I'm notorious for remembering rules from other.
Okay.
I haven't been that bad.
I think I will take that piece I just took and put it onto my board and put everything back in the bag.
Sure. And if yep. And you can always look in your bag to determine what you want to do too. So like if you're not sure what's in there. Okay. And then
what do you know how to do that in Tabletop Simulator?
Yeah, you right click and then you search. I wonder. Nope. Yeah, you right click.
Looks good.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So see if I'm tempted now, I need to look at my cards to see if this card, fixing up is what I want. I like Rally, I like Deadshot, and I like Blowing Up a Storm. So I don't really want new cards. And if neither of us pick this action this turn, this stays out and we add, becomes a more valuable spot. The big one for me is this Lantern because I could take it and then I would take another turn immediately because he has to then be, if I have this, he has to have the last action of the round. And if he takes it, he keeps it, and he doesn't get to switch. So I'm not even close to him, so I'm not going to take it. I like to do wilds first, and I will take that extra spawn, so that's always nice. And I get this, so I'll move 1, going in an odd direction, and I'm going to leave an extra person. And then I will do my spawn, my free spawn, and then I will move onto that hex to get the legend token. And that's the end of my. Oh, wait, no. I will not. And then I'm going to use Deadshot. Take 1 ability token that is in a straight line from the flat side of the hex where your legend is located and immediately add it to your faction board. I want this move token, and I probably wouldn't ever bother to get it otherwise because it's in the storm.
Right. So it costs you extra movement to get in there.
Yeah, and I will leave. I meant to leave 1 Haint there, and then that's my turn.
Okay.
And we'll put these here. Okay. And you can see it, like I might have done this, but I wanted the bonus. I think this adds a lot to that action selection mechanic. I mean.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to do the last one because using a fight action, I mean, I'd get a bonus action, but it doesn't really. I can't do anything right now.
Right.
So what does this tile do?
That lets you draw a card and discard a card. So you can see if you want something more than you want what you have. I said that in a really odd way. So meeting lives, like that's really good card. Stormwalker is crazy though. Move, so it's in either order. One move, and your legend and hates can each move onto an adjacent storm for free this turn. That can add up to a lot of movement, but it's not as controlled. So, or you could get rid of Confluence and either order one spawn and choose the hex and pull all things in that hex. All things. That includes this.
It includes the.
So sorry. You still have to pull it into a legal hex, so you couldn't pull it into this.
Right.
But yeah.
But I could move my objectives around.
Yeah, which is really hard for me to deal with.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Meeting Lodge, the one I drew.
Yeah.
Do I just put it on the bottom of the deck?
Yeah, I just put it on the bottom.
Okay. So this is my legend action. Choose one ability token out of your bag and activate it.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Now remember that if you have more than 6, and I did not mention this, if you have more than 6 at the end of your turn, you lose the excess.
Right. So I can't strengthen up past a certain point.
Exactly. So if you picked your upgraded token, which you would get 2, but yeah. Excuse me. Cool.
Well,
so you're gonna do a move.
I'm just gonna do a move.
Right on. And you also get to do, in whatever order you want. Now, you can do all of these things. When you do these have to happen in order, but you can make a storm on a haint. So you can make a storm here before you move anybody. Yeah.
Oh wait, so I can do all of these things?
Once you upgrade, you get to do
just the leftmost one.
But you could also have done that before you drew the ability token.
I
see.
You
can certainly do it before you use the ability token.
Okay. I mean, I'd like to make a storm here.
Great.
That's something I can do?
Yep.
Okay. Now, do I have to have a storm on my home as well?
You will. You will need to have one in order to score. Yeah.
In order to score. Okay.
And if Willa ends up on a hex that has no storm this turn, a storm shows up there.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess
I should be watching what you're doing instead of looking at your cards. Okay.
I like movement. Let's move them over here.
Here? Okay. I'll go ahead and put a storm there, even though that happens. This storm happens during cleanup. But since there's nothing else to do on your turn.
Now, since I have a lot of movement in my bag already, I'm going to put that
yeah, right on. And now you draw another card.
Yep.
Now, I have a question for you. These haints, are you leaving them there as a barrier? That's a good reason. You don't have to have, like, the protectors have to have this chain. You don't have to have the chain.
I realize that, but when I spawn, I need some. I want to spawn on my on Willa, and I need some room for
you
that.
Need some space. Oh, good thinking. And you're leaving. I mean, like at the end of this round, so you have one more action. You have one more turn this round. You're going to get to put another townsfolk. If you put them over here, and you have this wall.
Then it's harder.
Dad. Yeah. Okay.
So, question about that that legend ability, placing a storm. Was that on any hex, or did it have to be on one of my haints?
One of your haints.
Exactly. Okay. Maybe I should have left one here at the beginning. So
you can spawn one there though.
Oh, so, that's right.
So you're going to be fine. You can pull a spawn and it'll be great.
Oh, yeah.
The only way, like if I got, I don't have enough movement to do this. But if I got over here and put one of my haints or my legend on there, then you'd have to get me off in order to spawn. So that's the only danger about the way you're doing it. But it's not gonna. I don't anticipate a problem unless it's empty for a long time. Okay, so what will I do? Well, now you're in range, but I do not. And so that might.
What is range?
Oh, I should have said that. Jeez, I'm sorry. 2 hexes.
Okay.
2 hexes, and then if you're on a mountain, it's 3.
Right.
Yeah. And it costs you to go on onto a mountain. I'm so torn because don't match the terrain that Priscilla or other goat tokens are on. Any unit on the same hex destroys a goat token. Okay. And then I do have 2. So I'm going to do my legend action. And so it can't match. They can't match each other, and they can't go onto brown, is the rule. So I'm going to put a goat token on this move. And now I can't put another one on a green.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a goat token on this yellow. And then I have 2 that I can use as a path or a barbed wire, and I will use them as paths. And then what I will do is I will move for free onto both of these hexes.
Right. But I can also move for free onto those hexes, right?
You
the
can,
paths?
yeah. That's right. We can't share a hex, as you know. I'm just saying that for the audience, but yes, exactly, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that. Okay. So I don't. So then this is. They spawn at the end of the round, right? So you could run over there and stop me from spawning there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn. Oh, I keep forgetting I can play a card, and I really should. It's very silly of me. I mean, it's not silly of me, but I would like to. So this one doesn't make sense for me to play. Strengthen for up to half. Oh, no, it does. But I would like to upgrade my strengthen before I do that. And then blowing up a storm, your legend walks over an adjacent storm. So if I did that right now, it wouldn't help me because I wouldn't be able to pick up the token I got. I could go here, but I don't really want to do that. And that card is really one I tend to save because I've used it too early so many times. Okay. That's my turn. And then you have one more turn, and then I will have a turn.
Right. So my decision right now is I think it's really nice to get the wilds, because that makes your wild stronger in future rounds. So skipping a wild would be pretty bad.
I never like to skip it. But
I can punch you and keep first player.
You can punch me, keep first player. I will say I'm not as tempted to take first player now because I won't get to go immediately. I'll just take it, and then you would get it again.
Oh, why
which would be weird. I'm actually moving the order in the wrong way for me if I take it right now. Because I would take it, and then at the end of the round, I would give it to you. So you would get.
Oh, I see.
And it works that way partially because of Hester, because of how Hester plays, because she's always the third person to go. So.
Okay.
Now, but you could punch Priscilla, and then if you did that, you would be able to move her wherever you wanted. And you get to kill any of my hates on the board. So that's definitely a good move. And this stays out if neither of us take it.
Right.
So you'd be stopping me from taking it.
So why don't I use my wild then?
I think that's a good call.
Because I could do an attack with that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So.
Oh, you can't attack with it.
Oh, right. It's just one of the 3.
Strengthen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's so if you wanted to, This is the only way to attack right now. If you do this action, just for people watching too, you can always use another action later to attack again. So, but that one you get the bonus for the first time you attack.
No, I think I won't attack. I'll use a wild.
Yeah, I think that's a good. It's kind of funny that we're doing, but this is So you have 2 wilds.
So I've got 2 wild actions. Now, is that bonus point for being on the brambles?
Exactly.
Just For any of my pieces on there?
Yes. And if you do that, I think that's a really good move, because then I'm really stuck. I have to either stop you and waste and use the turn in a way that I wasn't planning on it, or, you know, and I would get a point if I killed one of your Haints on there, or ignore it and just give you a point. Neither one sounds like much fun for me.
Okay, and I won't be putting a storm on the brambles, right?
You can put a storm on the brambles if you put Willa there, and that's actually not a bad move, because then I have to, cost me 2 movement points to go into the brambles. And there's so many times when you just leave a Haint near the brambles so you can go in, and it only costs you 1 to move onto a space with a storm. So it is allowed, and it's annoying for the protectors.
Well, let's do that then. So I'm going to take a move here.
Oh, you're going to put all 3. Okay, one warning is that it only costs 1 cube. So you're potentially, if I attack you and win, I could potentially get 3 points. But it's not a bad. You have more cubes than me.
I think I'm going to take that risk, just to see what happens.
Yeah. Okay.
I like it. That way you can't push my legend around until you get rid of my.
Yeah, that's good. You're pretty much guaranteed to get that brambles. It'd be very well. It's not guaranteed,
right?
But it's hard. Yeah,
it'll be hard.
It's hard for me to get you off.
And my second wild, I'll spawn a Haint.
Cool.
Back at home.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to attack. I don't want to attack, because then I have to take this, and I don't. So right now I get the last action and I get the first action of the next round. But this is too juicy for me to ignore. But you have more cubes than me. There's so many reasons I don't want to do this. I have to think. You only have 1. If I do it the right way, then you only have 1 more cube than me. Oh, that's what I'll do. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do it. So I can't believe I'm doing this. I had a plan. Okay, so now I take this. This just means that you're getting the first turn of the next round. So that was really good for you. And then one thing I can do is, this is free to move on to. I don't have to use my bonus action.
Right.
And then I can move both of them with Priscilla. So now I have an even number with you. So neither of us get a cube for the number of units.
Right.
And then I will use since a bonus action would not get me onto the brambles anymore, I will use my bonus action to get another cube. And then I will play Rally at really not the time I wanted to play it. And I will add 1 cube with Rally, which is just pathetic. And then I will take all the cubes and drop them in and cry. Okay, so that was awesome for me.
Yeah.
I cannot cry.
Wonderful.
I cannot complain. Oh my gosh. So
whoops.
I didn't mean to grab that.
That was not there.
That one wasn't there, right? So sometimes I accidentally grab them. And if you turn that auto X, if you uncheck that, you can just drop them back in.
I see.
So what I can do is what I was warning you about, which I feel a little bad doing it. But it's still annoying to me now there's a storm. So that's good. But I get to spend 3 and hit. I get 3 points, and I kill 2 Haints. And I can move Willa. So the best place for me to move Willa is here, I think, because you've made a storm here, and then you have to move 1 extra to get her out. Okay, so that could have been worse. I'm not complaining.
Do you get to kill a 3rd Haint because after you move Willa?
I do. Thank you for mentioning that. I will kill this Haint.
Okay.
I don't get, and I did already take the point for it. Thank you. Okay, I'm just laughing that I always, Jay's like, quit cheating, Shad, and I just.
Oh, no problem.
I really appreciate it. So these goat tokens also were unlisted at the end of the round, so I get both of these. That's nice. And I'm just as excited that I get cards from them because I was pretty worried. I mean, I like blowing up a storm, but I'd like some more cards. Okay, so that's 2. So I drew Spirit Trap and Madder Than a Wet Hen, one of the unlocked ones. So these say, if any of your units are on a hex adjacent to your enemy's legend, use half of your wild tokens rounded up. That's cool. Strengthen 1, spawn 1, and move 1. If you have fewer cubes in the battle round, gain 1 more. So that's nice. Okay. Whew. Okay. That's the end of the round. Nobody gets a Brambles point, and you get the start player token. And we redo these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, now one thing, actually, I totally messed up. I did not get 3 points.
Oh, does it happen right away?
Yeah, I get 1 point, and then I get another point.
Another point, right. Because you got 3 hates total.
Yeah, yeah. I totally cheated. Jay, you're laughing, I hope. And then now I'm on 3, and I ate up 3 hates, but it will take 3 kills for me to get another point from killing. So I'm really not as motivated to attack now, even on the Brambles. But I am pretty motivated to take this.
Right.
Okay.
So
you get the
question then. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 7 points for the victory?
7 points to signal that this is the end of the round, and then you have the end. Whoever has the start player token wins ties, and the other thing to remember is, so I would have to. So like right now, if you got 7 points, then I would have to get 8 to win. And it would then we get just the rest of the round to play it.
Okay, and what does this icon mean on this card? Or
that one means that the legend gets to move 1 hex without anybody else. And that triple arrow means you don't have to worry about if it's a mountain or anything like that. It's not a movement point. It's move a hex. So that's a really good one for you.
Right.
And then this is you take another wild token.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
but I'm not taking wild action. I just am making
you
the
just
next
get
wild
the token.
Better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Oh, do we put out another objective?
Yes. I'm so glad you said that. Joe, you're very good at this game. Okay, so yes, I'm sorry, I'm checking something.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
also
Take
checking something on the rules, but it's not urgent. So yeah, we both put out an objective. So I'm in a bit of a pickle because I don't know which one. I guess I'll do this. No, I don't like that. I want them to be far apart, but so I was thinking, I'll just say it out loud. So I'm thinking about this space or this space, right? But this space is right next to a storm. And actually, this space would be okay, but then I don't have any chance to block you if you get a storm here. I'm going to go with this space. It's a little closer than I want it to be to the yellow, but it's still, I think it's still good. And actually, I should check. Yeah, meanwhile, yes.
Since I have a nice little like defensive fortification of storms here, I'm going to use that.
Yeah, I would. That's a great placement. Mm-hmm. And what my goal? Yeah, there's so many goals. Okay. Okay, so you get the first turn.
Yeah. You know, I'm almost
But
thinking about fighting first, just to keep you from moving your spoon
yeah,
back down.
you should. You should
I
do
don't.
that because
I don't know
that's what I'm looking up right now. I'm like, I don't remember if it's
if that's allowed.
no, that's allowed.
Oh.
I just don't know if it is. I don't remember if it moves it down 1 notch or 2 notches, so I have to check that bonus card. I think it moves it. It doesn't matter though. You should definitely do that.
Yeah, I'm going for it. There are a lot of my cubes still in the tower somewhere, so maybe I can
Yeah, there
have a
are.
better outcome
I
for this
think you've
fight.
got a good shot here. And you can spawn beforehand, you know, if you
Yeah,
want
that's
to
right.
have the even number or yeah.
So we'll do that. I'll grab this. Has no effect. I will spawn.
What a waste. No, I'm kidding.
And then I think we just put
Yeah, you just
2 to 1.
drop it in. Just drop
in
it
the
in.
tower,
Yeah.
right? Whoop.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
okay. You can drop it in with that one. And I'll turn on auto so that it'll roll for us. Oh
Wait,
I'll
can you turn it off? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick up the ones. I'm trying to pick up the ones on
Yeah.
the board. I'm just not doing
Yeah,
a
and
good
it
job.
pulled one out. That's not no, I do it all the time. It's fine.
Okay.
I want to like put a barrier at the bottom of the box so that it doesn't. But I haven't figured out how to do it yet. Look at that.
3 to 2.
Handily beaten. Okay, so you kill one, and then you do get a point.
Yes.
Now, okay, you said it doesn't have an effect, but actually you didn't have to use it yet.
Oh, I see. I can wait to use it till later.
So now it's a 2, and you can use it, and it goes back down to 1.
Okay. But since I only have 1 cube left, I can't make any other attacks.
That's right. And also because you have that is one reason, and then the other reason is that now I have more than you, so you also couldn't keep killing because you have to be side or B, which you knew. But okay, cool.
But if I attacked and you started out with more than me, then we'd have a Haint clash.
Yeah, Haint clash, yes. And I don't know if you saw the last playthrough, but I saw more Haint clashes than ever.
Wow.
You will now use the spoons on the Haint tile. Ensure. Okay. Bonus tile. All right. Cool. Sorry, I'm just reviewing something, but I don't need. It doesn't matter now. So what am I going to do? So I love this card so much. So I am taking it. I'm doing my legend action, and I do have a plan for my legend action, but I want to have another wild. So, legend action. I can now move 3 of these. So what I will do is and I can go up to, I can put them 2 away.
From
and I
your
can
legend?
do a goad token. 2 away from my legend, exactly. So I'm going to do a goad token here. And I'm going to do a goad token. Now the goad token just can't be on the same terrain as me, and then it can't be on the same terrain as another goad token. So I'm going to put another goad token. I'm going to put one way over here. And you can move on to that and kill it.
Right.
But I'm trying to set up to be behind that storm wall you made. So those are the 2 goad tokens placements. And then I'm going to take this. Now, I'm going to take this path and put it here. And then I have one more path, which I could use as a barbed wire. But I don't really want to. And
So basically, your legend ability is in addition to the path tokens?
Yes, that's my faction ability. And then the goad token is Priscilla's ability. And these will move for free there.
And so you do both of those whenever you take the legend action.
Yes. And yours, as you upgrade it, you get to put a storm on the Haint. That's your faction. And then you'll get to pull an ability token toward the storm that you made. And you do have to do these in order, which is a little different from other ones. and mostly because you have to place that storm before you can do any of these. Then you can pull one of your haints towards the storm you make, and then you can pull an enemy haint towards the storm that you make.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And we did unlock completely different legend ability token abilities, faction abilities. So that's exciting through the puzzles.
Cool.
Yeah, I was really happy that happened because I was like, it's free and come on, let's do it. And people said, thank you. That's my turn. And these have to survive till the end of the round. So I'm actually not super hopeful about that one. But we'll see. And all you have to do is move on to either one and it gets rid of them.
Yeah. And I can actually, since this is a path, I can
you can use
move through that for free, right?
Right. So you could, and actually, I should do that just to block.
Oh, right. Off. Just to.
But you can now attack Priscilla, and she's much weaker. So it's like, but yeah, I should do that. You and that storm on the brambles.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, man. I shouldn't have said anything because I was about to.
You know what? Let me.
No.
Give you that.
Do
no,
your thing.
I didn't think about it. Okay. It's totally cheating again, Chef. I'm looking at the bonus. Oh, here. Good. Yes, we do have all the bonus tiles explained completely. Rotate haint tile. Rotate the haint down from 3 to 2 or 2 to 1. Okay, perfect. So it doesn't go all the way down.
It's a single rotate.
I was like, that's too powerful. Which it isn't, thankfully. Okay. Yep.
Okay. As much as I want to punch you, I think I'm going to take a regular action here.
I think that's a good call.
Because that gives me a bonus strengthen as well.
Yes.
So let's do that.
Okay.
So I get to draw 5 or turn 1.
Yes. And you can play a card.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave you a cube for this card.
Now, do the TTS bags auto shuffle when you drop stuff in?
Not all of them, but this particular one does. There's a creator named Mindless who made it.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
cool. Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, so I have 2 spawns, 2 moves, and a strengthen. And I could choose to upgrade the.
Now you have to put one back before you upgrade, but
yes, that's right.
But you want to think, obviously. Oh, but you don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna put the strengthen back.
Okay. You got a free strengthen. Yeah.
Yeah. So you said Stormwalker was pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and put Stormwalker in.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is it this one? Yeah.
And I'll get rid of that. And
I'm sad that I didn't see my other one come up.
Which other one?
The other upgraded one, the Sound and Fury.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
But that's okay.
It'll show up.
So I'm gonna use 2 spawns here. I'll put one back.
Good idea.
There. And I guess one will come with me.
That's funny. I don't know if he. So the only person I would answer right now is Jay, and he's calling me.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna answer real quick, but I'm still here. Jay is going to jump in with us.
Oh, fun. Did he notice an egregious rule error we made?
Yes, he did notice one I made.
Okay.
I picked up the tokens too early.
Oh,
And
which
he was
tokens?
telling me what I looked up about the spoon. Now let me see. My gold tokens.
Oh, I thought that was at the end of the round.
It was, yes. Hey, Jay.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Hey, Joel. Thanks for playing the game. This is you're playing Chapter 3. That's awesome.
I know he read the rules before the demo.
Well, I noticed he was coaching you a few times there, Chad.
He's coaching me. I'm sure Jay is not as surprised as we wish that he was. Now, I read what you said. I did wait until the end of the round to do the go tokens.
No, yeah, the go tokens are good, but that's at the end of the round. But then you immediately picked up those ability tokens, which you don't get to do until cleanup of any one of your turns. So it's not a huge deal.
I should have waited until the next turn.
Yeah, you don't get them to the next turn.
Fault. I'm so sorry, audience. This is far more common than it should be for me to make that kind of mistake.
Okay, so part of a cleanup for a turn is that any tokens that are on spaces with your Haints or your legend, you get to take them, but you don't get to do that at the end of the round.
No.
Well, and these guys didn't exist at the end of my turn.
Yes, at the end of your last turn.
They existed at the end of the round. Totally my fault.
It's almost specific to Priscilla.
I did find the spoon.
I saw that, yeah. I've been watching for
that was. Thank you.
I've been trying to ping you and message you.
You're awesome. I'm so sorry. I saw somebody calling like, I'm not going to answer this. I'm not answering anybody. And then it was you. I was like, oh, I got it.
I just called just to like get your attention because I'm like, I can't get.
Come on, Chad. Thank you, Jay.
Awesome.
Hey, and I know you might be busy, so I will be watching now if you have to hop out.
So funny.
Chad. Okay.
And you're playing as Willa. That's awesome. She's so great. I love her. She might be my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's my favorite. The art is
quite fun.
Just so creepy.
Have you noticed the art? If you zoom in on the art, that she's not knitting like cloth. That's part of her fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
I feel like I really want to read the comic now.
If you get the Satchel edition, you're going to get it for free.
Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, you get all 32 issues of the main series and 4 issues of the Fairfolk.
That's so tempting.
All as a digital download.
I signed up for this, and then I came back, in a couple of days, and I was like, I can't afford this right now. So I'm doing this demo, but I'm not actually backing the game currently.
Get out of here!
I was like,
Jay. I'm all like, it's okay.
I'm really looking forward
to. Hopefully, this playtest will.
Mind management's on its way. I got the second.
Thank you so much.
So.
Thank you so much for participating in that. That's really appreciated.
I heard good things. I'm excited to play it. But anyway, back to what I'm doing over here.
Storm.
What's the score? What's the score?
Let's see. He's got 2. I've got 1.
Okay.
He's got also 1 on the Haint on the spoon, and I'm already up at 3 because he went on the brambles.
Wow.
But it was still a good move because he made the storm.
You can't put a storm on the brambles.
That's what I thought.
Put a storm on the brambles. He asked me that, and I messed it up.
Okay, we can take that off. I don't think it would have.
Look at your player board. It's right there on the. Oh no, we took it out the player board and we put it on the map, and then we haven't uploaded these new maps, unfortunately.
I'm so sorry, Jay. I thought we took it. My fault.
No, you can't put it bramble. The storm on the brambles.
Storm on the brambles.
And you can't bring a townsfolk through the brambles either.
So basically, kind of this whole playthrough, I've messed up like 300.
No, I don't think that changes anything that happened, right? Like, because
no, it doesn't change anything that happened. But I don't know if you
still have your chain going.
Can you put paths on the brambles, or
you can?
You can,
but not barbed wire.
You cannot, because that's just not fair.
Right.
Yeah,
because that would just like lock
the storm. Is kind of
any point.
I agree with you. That I'm sorry. I noticed it wasn't on the board, and I thought, oh, we got rid of that.
We got to update the maps.
My fault.
I'll get Sebastian to update the new maps.
All right, Jay.
All right, so I'm using my moves here. So I'm going to start by using the regular moves, the 2 of them.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to use 2 regular moves. What you have 1 regular move, and you do get a regular move with that.
Yes.
Okay, right. You're gonna go there.
I'm gonna go here.
You don't make the storm. You don't do that until cleanup.
Right. That's correct. So the Stormwalker lets me move all of my legends and hates onto an adjacent storm for free if I want to.
Right. So picking that up is fine, but you just have to make sure you still have one left at the end of your turn on this hex.
Oh yes, yeah. So because I only picked them up at the end.
Yeah.
I will move that one over there. So yeah, let's do this
cool.
the proper way.
The proper. Oh, here.
I had it wrong. Okay. There we go.
Jay, thank you for joining us.
I'm just adding that comment to there. It's already on Sebastian's to-do list.
Totally my fault, though. I should have known.
So one into there.
Yes.
You know, there's not a whole lot. Well,
that you're interested in storm-wise.
Yeah, at least not right now. I like where
yeah,
where I am here.
I mean,
I like
it's a
having
free move, you know.
Yep. So I'll just do that. Yep.
Okay.
And so now
you did your 2 spawn. Okay.
Yeah, so now I go to end of turn. I'm going to take
now you clean up.
these 2. Yep.
And I'll put that. I made you take it off for no reason. Now, whenever you do your legend, you'll get to move an ability token toward the storm you create, which is pretty sick.
And I get to put a new storm on Willa.
Bingo, bingo.
See, you know who knew that about the storm? Rafa, because he did not put a lock on the storm, and I actually thought, oh yeah, that's maybe I'm wrong. I should have checked. Okay.
Like a magnet thing?
Yeah, he didn't put a magnet on there.
Right.
No.
And then you decide where you want to do with those other ability tokens.
Yes, you get to decide whether you want to put them on your board.
Oh, that's right. Let's see.
You get another card if you put 2 down.
That's
you have
right.
you'd have to put 4 down to get to 5, draw 5. So that's maybe too much.
Yeah.
You got
but I only get
already?
to play one card.
He's not using it yet, but he has it.
This is my hand. It was weird because if I draw them into my the TTS hand, then it just shows a black card. It doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's happening to you.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's okay. It's
before
probably
sometimes.
better for the audience.
Oh goodness.
Which one did you play this round?
He played Stormwalker, and the last time he did it, he did Sound Fury.
So all the ones I've already played are over on my right here. I'm gonna put one more.
But would you play just now, like this turn? Did you play one this turn?
The Stormwalker.
He played Stormwalker.
You did, and that's that token there. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So one more onto the board, 3 back in the bag.
More into the breach. Okay. Okay. My go tokens are still sitting there. And what will I do? Well, I should get that townsfolk and try to wrap around. So a 5 move. I shouldn't have put a goad token here. That's all right.
Oh, because if you move one of your hates on there, it'll remove the.
It'll get rid of it, and I don't have a chain. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do.
I mean, I guess could you spend your extra move, an extra move to go on?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Go on the mountain. Yeah. Of course, I could attack you.
Mm-hmm.
And if I attack you,
Joel's so matter-of-factly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You could.
I know he's great to play with.
Come at me.
There we go.
Bring it on. Oh gosh, I have to do. Oh no, guys. I hate skipping the wild, but I did get an extra wild token from the cards this turn. So, but I could get that legend move. I'm such
I love it.
Like,
I love
trinket monster.
Oh, he is a, what is it? You're a crow or a raven? Who likes shiny objects?
Yeah, I'm a crow.
Yeah, I think it's crows.
Yeah.
All right, I'm attacking you. That's what I'll do. So I'm going to move this guy here for free.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll attack from here to the home hex.
Okay, you get an extra cube, right? Because it's 2 on 1.
Get an extra cube.
Oh, snap.
Yes.
Snap.
Not going to use my bonus action, even though I think you have way more cubes than I do. And
I don't know about that.
I'm not going to look.
Oh, wow. Can't even do a hand clash.
Yeah, and I do not have a card that would help me.
Too bad you didn't put another cube in there, Shad.
I should have. Your legend walks over an adjacent storm hex directly to the opposite side of that paint. Nope. If any of your units are on it, nope. I could have done this. Strengthen, spawn.
Oh, wow. Why didn't you?
If you have fewer cubes in the battleground. I didn't have fewer cubes, I don't think.
Well, you still got that's still a power.
Still would have been better. I still would have done better. That's okay. What I will do now is I will use my bonus move to move both of these guys here. And then this guy, the townsfolk, will go.
Oh, I see. You can move him back there. Yeah.
I can move him back, but he will not make it in because
not
of
making it home yet.
Failure. But now at the end of the round, as long as this is here, and yeah.
At the end of your turn, he'll come home.
He wouldn't even, actually though, to Jay's point, it would be at the end of the turn after this haint exists.
Yes.
Which is what I messed up before.
So he could attack it, for example, and you know what I mean? Like it's still not home yet. Yeah.
It ain't home till it's home. Okay. I should have played.
It's trying to be consistent, even though it seems weird. It is consistent because it's just during your cleanup.
It actually really helps because I feel like that power goat is really strong. Because it's surprising how often people won't go out of their way to kill it.
Yeah.
I can remember many games I've lost to Jay with goat.
Okay.
I'm going to be doing the German version of the Flex Safe House for my management while you guys are playing.
Cool. Thank you for jumping in, Jay. I feel bad.
I don't know. It's fun.
Nah, it's bad. Okay.
Right.
You're going to get that legend move I wanted.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, that's better for you.
So
and you're creeping up on me. I got to watch out. Okay.
So I have 3 wild actions.
Mm-hmm.
And then a legend move.
And you drew a wild action, yes?
Yeah, so I had 2, I added a 3rd.
Great. Okay, good.
And the legend move, I just moved the legend by itself onto
Yeah.
And I can do that like, do I have to use all my wild actions first?
Nope.
Or I can.
You can do that. You can do that whenever you like.
Mm-hmm.
And because the wild actions are broken up, you could even do 1 and then do that card. That's fine.
Right.
So flexible. Drinking tea, playing board games, doing a Kickstarter. This is awesome. Breaking the rules. No, I'm kidding. Just had to make fun of myself a little bit.
There's a character in Mind Management called Homemaker. In German, it's not. For some reason, it's kind of funny, but it's of course it is. But it's Hausfrau.
Hausfrau. That's funny that it's
Housewoman.
Yeah. Could be.
Okay. This might be dangerous, but I'm going to go for it anyway.
I like dangerous.
One move.
Okay.
Here's the legend move.
Nice.
Here's stepping on your goat.
You killed my goat, and you're right next. Oh, that was brilliant. That was very good. That was the kind of thing.
Oh, good. That is great.
Loved it.
I'm so cheering for Joel here.
This comes. I am too. No, I'm not. But that was great. That makes me happy. I gotta get back over here
now. And then I do have 1 more move left, so I'm gonna move a haint. By itself here, so I can pick up an extra strength then.
See, and that's the kind of thing those cards do, because in chapter 1, that would you can surprise people, but that kind of surprise. Oh, beautiful.
That's so great.
I'm gonna drop that in the.
Totally I missed it, but how did you get way over there? I missed it.
Well, he used his legend move here. Go ahead. Yeah, you
so I was over here. I used I have 3 wild actions, so I use 1 to move the legend by itself.
Great.
I have the legend move token here onto this the mountain, and then another regular move.
Wow.
To step on.
That was amazing. That made my day. What on earth
am
I going to do?
I think that's my turn.
Okay. Joel.
That's so wild. Wow.
Fantastic, sir. All right, I'm going to take the wild.
I think this game is 2 or 3 times better when you get involved in blocking your opponent, like, because then it's like
Absolutely.
the stakes are raised. Some people just play on their own. I'm like, I'm getting my thing, and you just kind of do your own thing and attack near the end. But this is the best.
And honestly, it's that kind of blocking and interaction. I think that's what I enjoy the most. Like, attacking is great, but I really only like it when it does that kind of thing.
This is one of the cool things about the chapter 3 is that since you're choosing where your opponent's goals are, then that makes it a lot more interactive, because they have to, you're basically putting them in places where they have to fight you in order to get it.
Yeah, it makes that kind of interaction way more likely. Good point, Joel. Yeah, and this, I mean, what am I gonna do? Okay. Oh man.
Oh, what's wrong with baby?
Oh no. If we need to take a break, then we can. But
it's okay. Laura, my wife, is handling it, but I am gonna mute so people don't hear the horrible scream.
Oh no.
No, but I'm thinking. Yeah, it's okay. It's hopefully not too. Oh, I hope I will maybe go check on that.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be.
Kids are important.
Do you have kids, Joel?
I do not.
Don't do it, man. Or at least wait a long time. No rush.
That's the current plan.
Yeah.
That was something that my wife and I talked over before we got married. Made sure we were in agreement. So now that was a bold move, but I'm worried that Willa's going to get kind of beaten on out there.
Possibly. Like, he's very motivated.
Okay. Awesome.
I am very motivated to do that.
But it's
going to take all my energy.
And he can't move onto it for free with his attack because it's a storm now. So you've really made it hard for him. It's great.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Is there something that lets you move for free onto a place that after it's cleared, after you've attacked it?
The attack action.
Okay. You got rid of that go.
I see. You can save your bonus for after.
Yeah.
I was mostly putting that go token there to block you, and then boom.
He goaded you over
into action. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. But another downside is I still need to get a storm onto that mountain.
Yes, indeed.
And one back here before I start picking up my goals.
But but you can do that with your legend ability, right?
That's
put a
true.
Storm way back there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to decide if I can do this with the wild. That is how I would like to do it.
Yeah, you just need to move somebody onto the mountain, and then you got it, don't you? Oh, you want to do something else?
I'm just being greedy. Yeah, I want to do other things, but I will. Yeah, that's what I will. That's what I will do, because I would
be greedy. Be greedy.
See how... Yeah, I'll be greedy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, basically, I just want to spawn and make myself more of a nuisance. So I will do 2 spawn and then move 2. And
which action are you using?
I use the wild action, and I spawn
twice.
Check me. Please feel free. And then I use 2 move
to move onto the mountain.
Get onto the mountain. And then I'm going to use my free move onto here and here, because I don't want you to go onto those.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the path, and then now I will score.
Right. 2 points.
Let me look at my cards before I do that. I keep forgetting that I have cards. If your units are hex adjacent to your enemy's legend, use up to half. Yes. Use half of your wild tokens. I will go ahead and do that, and I will use them to spawn on Priscilla. So I get 2 for that card. I'll leave these guys here, and I'll move there.
Okay.
No. Yes.
Which way is it gonna go?
No. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back to that and just use the. What am I doing? Okay.
Cubes.
I know, but I have a reason I didn't put cubes in. Okay. I
Now,
am
just
done.
out of
And that's
interest,
the
are
end of
there
the round.
any protector abilities in game that remove storms?
None, never.
None.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We tried it at one point early on. We tried it, and it felt really bad for the family because they're like, it takes a lot of effort to make a storm, and so then anything get removed, it's like, it feels terrible. So yeah,
that makes sense.
Spawn one less and use one of my tokens to move a person onto the.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Because it's the end of the round, and then now they'll go 2, so I'll score 3. Okay. Uh-oh. I
got 3 points. Did you get?
I got a Brambles point, and I got 2 points for the townsfolk.
Townsfolk and 1 for the Bramble.
That was a good turn.
Yeah.
But okay. But he can still. I did block him off well enough, so we'll see what happens.
And it's your turn again.
But it is my turn again. That's why I thought it was okay to. Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay. Oh no.
This is tricky now.
And the go token happens, but I don't collect that, which is actually fascinating.
Oh yeah. Also, we need to put out another.
We need to place our goals.
Joel knows how to play.
He really does. He's a good. We should have him back. Okay. I've been saying, I don't know if you watched any other live demos yet, Jay, but I've been saying I want to do chapter 3, and Joel showed up.
I'm so glad. Oh, that's so awesome, man.
I know. I'm so happy you did that.
It's so much. And this is your first time playing, Joel? Like you just read the rules?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. It'd be awesome if you commented afterwards about your opinion about how necessary it is to play chapter 1 and 2. From I assume you're a gamer.
Probably spend too much on board games. To be honest,
but that would be awesome to have like somebody who played it say their opinion about, like, I don't care if you say it's good or bad. I'm just talking about how difficult it is, or how easy it's like. Hey, if you're a gamer, go for it. Chapter 3, start there, kind of thing.
Yeah,
if you think that
valid. Would be nice to.
Now, let's see. Can I put an objective under the storm?
You can put it on a place that has a storm. Yes.
Okay.
You just can't put it on anything has a red hex or a blue token.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. What am I gonna do? I'm so scared about where you're gonna put it now.
I'm just looking at my options here.
He's spread out. He's got a nice little fortress. Well, just look where his legend is. That's the key one. That's the one that can spawn units a lot. So. Are we playing with full knowledge of each other's cards, or we're trying to keep that?
Yeah. We.
I'm not looking at them over and over again, but
to play open hand.
Just note. I think Shad has a sneaky move card.
Oh yes, moving through to the other side of the
storm. I've been talking about blowing up a storm. Oh, what to do?
It's just not great.
There's not a lot of options. Yeah,
not a lot of options here.
There's not a lot. Like,
despite being so close together, I'm just gonna trust in my fortress here and.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me rethink this. Well, no, that'll be fine, because I can, with my legend ability, I can pull that token off of it, so I don't.
Oh yeah, you can get the token still, or with Confluence. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Yep.
All right. So what's funny is I very much want to attack Willa. Oh no, I don't. Okay, good. Okay, so you did it, so I'll take my turn. Okay. I'm going to attack, which is not what I was originally thinking. But I want the shiny things. Love shiny wild tokens. Okay, so now I want to move this person for free here and attack your home hex.
Okay.
All right, go for it. I love it.
And before I do that, I'm going to, man, I feel like I should. All right, I hate not using this card to its full strength, but I'm going to add a strength in.
Right, and you don't get a second because of...
I get a spawn.
Oh, yes.
And I get a move. And I get 1 strength and 1 spawn and 1 move. Okay. So actually, I'm not going to attack from here to there. I'm going to attack from here to there. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Now I'll get an extra cube. Okay. Good. That was still. Okay. Oy.
Good
We
luck.
lose out on the clicky clacky sounds of the cube tower.
Yes.
Which is fun.
All right.
You got it.
You got it.
And all the magic that Tyler did. And then I kill him and I put him on my plate. Delicious. And then I use my bonus action to move these people, these hates, onto your home hex. Which is really mean of me. Okay.
Which bonus action?
The one, so I had an action from the
yeah, along with the on the jar, right?
Yeah,
and you didn't use that beforehand?
I did not.
Okay.
I used that card, moved 1, spawned 1, and I added a cube to the pool, and then I attacked. I didn't know that I was going to be attacking from here when I started doing that, but I was actually just keeping that person off the brambles. Okay. I always feel like I'm losing this game until the end, until what?
Yeah, I think you've got this pretty well in hand.
Now I'm feeling good because I got on your home hex, which is a super jerky thing to do.
It was very jerky.
Yeah. You'd think I was the family, not the protectors. I'm like, okay.
So you need to bulk up in cubes.
Yeah, come. And you could. The other thing is if you take this.
Yeah, you get 2 turns in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm going to do.
What is that on? Yeah. Legend ability?
Legend.
Yeah. Where would you put? But where would you put your? Oh, you could pull a token first.
Yeah.
Right, and then place a storm.
So I could move around and then place my storm.
Yeah.
You could pull your upgraded move token, your Stormwalker.
Or stuff. Yeah, what would you place?
And you can place a storm on a haint. You don't want Stormwalker because you don't want people on storms.
You want to move them off so you can make a new storm.
Right. Yeah, and right now this is the only haint that's off.
Ugh, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, but I can.
Oh, and I get this token.
Oh, that's right.
Now you get it. Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I really like that, Jay. I should remember. It's been a while since I've played Chapter 3, unfortunately.
Yeah, we've been playing Chapter 1 so much.
It's been fun, but this is great. I'm so.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
Here he goes.
Okay.
So legend. Yeah. So let's let people see what you're.
Yeah, you can search my bag.
Willa. Yeah. Search his bag to see which token he gets. He's knitting.
He's Willa-ing.
It's Willa-ing. Will to knit fate is strong. Ugh, that picture. I love it. And look how often she does it. Look how long that is. Who is the secret character? Okay. You watch the live streams, you might find out.
What's the other? It's an attack-based bonus one you have upgrade.
I've
got a double strengthen.
Right.
Yeah, maybe
it's
not.
Not terrible. Well,
I mean,
because what else are you going to do?
Stormwalker wouldn't be too bad.
Where would you go? Scroll up a bit, Chad, for the map.
Well, he could move. He gets a move and Stormwalker. So
True.
He could move Willa here and then do stuff with the Haints. And he can make
Yeah,
that
it's
storm
true.
whatever.
You're right. Yeah, it's true.
The Stormwalker.
I don't know why
it
he would
says
make this.
your legend and Haints can each move on to one adjacent storm for free. Does that mean I have to pick a storm? And
No, each individually
individual one can move on to an adjacent
This one
storm.
could go there. That one could go. You could get them all in a group because right now they're spread out, so you're not.
Yeah, you want to group them up. That's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. But except for it's nice protecting the blocking those Haints, those townsfolk. Sorry.
Right.
Okay. So what am I doing here? I think I'll pull the Stormwalker.
Yeah, I can see that's pretty.
But you had a good point, Jay. I mean, you want to be getting off of storms so you can utilize this. Oh, and you're going to get to pull a Haint toward the storm you made, or an ability token toward the
pulling a token. Now, if I pull this token, say, do I immediately get to place it on my board, or only at the end of the turn?
At the end of the
turn.
turn.
No, because I only pick it up at the end. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
All right, but I want to move first so I can put a storm in a place that's good for me.
Yeah. So you get a move and a Stormwalk, like you get both.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. And just for the viewers at home, that is the millions of viewers. That is the move and the storm. You get both.
You can show the card close up of this card, but hold Alt over the card.
Here we go. And zoom in.
In either order, yeah, that's right. It's gonna be a better way to word that because I can see how that's like move on to one adjacent and kind of implies there's just one storm that they have to move on to.
Yeah.
And adjacent storm maybe.
And adjacent storm. You want me to check here?
Yeah, there.
I'm just sending it as a reminder.
Yeah, I think the word each also helps clarify that, which is good.
There.
Okay. So my move will be here.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's really good.
My Stormwalk.
Darn it, Joel.
What do you do? I was doing something.
Well, I was thinking he'd move here, but he went in between, so now I can't block.
Also, I want to get another token.
And he gets that token. Very
right.
My Stormwalk will be, let's see, 1.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Now, you do get to make a storm on a Haint, and that activates your other powers.
Okay.
So you had a Haint here, and you get to choose when to make that storm.
Or on that brown one, and you can move the brown one to the yellow one if you're trying to maybe go around his home hex or something. I don't know.
What do you mean?
The one that was on the brown hex up top. There was one on top up there, wasn't there?
There.
But he can't move it off because he used.
Yeah, this is a Stormwalk, so I have to move on to a storm.
Yeah,
so the only place I could do is there.
I gotta go, guys.
All right, bye, Jay.
All right, Jay. Good to see you.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, why don't I do that? I didn't I had forgotten that I couldn't put it on Willa, because that's.
And now you were grouping here.
Yeah.
That is fine. Now you can pull any token toward this storm on the board. So, like, for instance, this token.
Yeah.
Either of these are equally close, I believe.
I think I want. Well, I just used the legend action. It's okay. I want this one.
Okay, so that one has to go to this hex.
Why can't it go to this one?
Because this is the close. It has to move toward the storm you made.
Oh, the storm I made.
And this is now. If you left this guy here,
right?
Then
that's true.
But I'm
no,
I
still want to group.
You want to group them? But he was here, so you could just group them like this.
That's true. No, would this token be able to move?
That would go. That could go there. It could go here or here. So yeah,
okay.
You can put it on board.
All right, so I'll do that.
Let's just give you both of those so
that
you can get your storm. look how many storms you're making. This is testing the. Somebody asked me if we had enough storms. I was like, yeah, I've never seen.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. So you get both of those. Holy moly.
Okay.
Yes, and you did all of the things.
Yep. And
now you get to choose if you want to put any more down.
So I'll do that and draw another card.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 will go back in the bag.
Oh, just concern. Okay, I shouldn't look. All right.
Now I get another turn.
Now you get your other turn. Goodness. Okay, so I have to watch out for you connecting. And this, you know what's like, can be so quick to get. You know, one of the puzzles is like this group has 8 points and the round is going to end. How do you, and you have 5, how do you win? You know, like when you have all these cards and everything.
Right.
Possibilities increase a lot of like having a power turn. Yeah, what were you saying?
No, I was just
Oh yeah, that's a good one. You're just reading your card.
Get an extra
I only have 1 card right now. That's one of my biggest weaknesses, I think, playing this game is I use my cards. I always feel like I have to use one a turn, and I shouldn't feel that way. Just wait. I am going to watch and make sure I don't blunder.
Okay. All right. Okay, man, there's so much I want to do. Anyway, I think it's punchy time.
Yeah, it's punchy time.
So
you gotta hit 2. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't punch me. You're gonna punch this guy, or who do you want to hit?
Could let me think. I kind of want to get you all off my.
Oh, you got to get rid of those guys.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'll use the move beforehand.
Oh yeah, good idea. Okay.
To do that.
And then you get a cube.
And then I get a cube.
And then you can go to town. See, and I should have saved Madder Than a Wet Hen because now I have fewer. I can't play it on your turn.
Right. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Oh, nicely done. So you get to kill 1, and you get to kill 1, and you spend 2.
Yep.
If you'd had 1 more cube come out, as I'm sure you're aware,
I could have killed both of you. Yeah.
You could have killed both. And now your
it goes on my plate,
up.
but I'm still at 1,
so
I score a point for it. Yeah.
Because of this, so it goes like this. Yeah. Oh, but you're saying it goes on.
I mean, yeah. I just like to be procedural.
I like that too. Yeah. Right on, Joel. Okay.
All right.
What did I just trying to give you 2 points. Okay.
I think that's all.
Okay. What to do? Oh my gosh. Okay. So. So it is how many? So you did 2 turns. So I get 2 more turns this round. What do I want to do? And I have wilds like crazy, but I also have. I don't. This. Oh, okay. I'm going to do a wild action because at this point I get. So now I've got 6.
6.
So
yeah.
that's amazing. Okay, so now.
And you also get the bonus.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you. Okay, so I'll use the spawn right away, so that's nice. And then I'm going to leave. I'm going to this doesn't cost an action, but I'm going to move there for free, and then I'm going to use 1 to move. So there's my. So I've used one, and then I'm going to use another. Well, I'll leave a guy there just to be mean. I might need him though. I'll use that one, and then here for one, and then I will spawn 2. No, I'll spawn 1. I'll spawn 1. Look at this. Okay, no, I'm gonna take this guy with me. I'm not gonna leave him. And now I've spawned 1, and I have 2 actions left, and I will move 1, 2.
Yeah, I think that's done it for me.
That's it. I think. Yeah, those wilds add.
Yeah, they really add up.
They added up, and it's the cards, but it's not the end.
Right, because we finished the round, right?
Round, but it's. I mean, we can certainly stop
get,
if you look at the next option.
I need to get 7 points by the end of the round. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, let's see what. I don't know what I. I apologize for coughing so much. I do have to say, though, I think you did an admirable job. Like, you caught me off guard several times. So that's 4. Okay, so I got to 9.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody commented earlier that we need lines under those, and I 100% agree, and Jay does too. So I got 4 points from that. And now the thing is that I am so sorry.
No problem.
All you need is a storm here and a storm here, and then these 2. I mean, you're pretty close to getting 4 points. You're in a similar position to me.
Yeah,
if I hadn't been able to get in here, like if you had a haint here, I would have had to attack you first. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was Anyway, what are your thoughts, Joel?
Yeah, no, I like that.
Around, you might be able to do something crazy. I mean,
yeah.
Like for instance, you could move if you get confluence. You could move your houses. You could move a house. I don't know. Like I don't want to stop you if you want to try the last turn and see what you can get.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, just for the heck of it, I was gonna
just for the heck of it, yeah.
Do
you get to draw a card?
I actually get to draw a card.
And I'm all Knitting Fate. Oh yeah, Knitting Fate. Oh, what is that?
1 strengthen on your next attack plus 2 range. Place this token on the attack mason jar until you attack.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So.
Oh, and you took the bag action. I was trying to remember. Okay. Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
So Faithless Fortress is actually important in the solo.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I'm gonna draw 7 and put back 3.
Draw 7 and put back 3. Yeah. There we go. Although what's interesting is you really don't need the strengthen now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Yeah, because you won't get to attack again.
Yeah, that's one of the things I never drew that strengthen.
Yeah.
Well, I only took like what 2 or 3 bag actions anyway. So maybe I should have picked a different one to start out with.
I think it's hard though. Like I agree with that, but I think some of them are hard to see. Given that you hadn't played the game at all, it's hard to see like, oh, confluence is going to be huge or
something. Right. And that is one thing. Like starting in chapter 3, I didn't know
exactly
how move relates to attack. I was figuring these things out, so it's not like a fault with the game, I think.
Right, and I think that's one reason why I mean, you can. Okay, so here's the thing: like if both players haven't played the game, you can definitely start on chapter 3 together. I think that's, but I think, you know, if I'm going to play a game, and you're one of the first people I've played with who started at chapter 3 since I've been playing chapter 1, and I'm like, okay, so this is how I would do it with my friends, etc. You know,
okay,
I'd probably play a game of chapter 1 with them. But you can, like, it's not that the rules are too much. It's just that the interrelationships, you want to be on the similar ground.
They're not. I mean, like with most games, they're not apparent until you actually experience them.
Yes.
I mean, exactly. And that's part of the point is like you read some rules and you're like, okay, what's special about this? And then you play the game and then you realize it. I'm not going to spend half an hour thinking through all the
okay,
possible actions. So I'm going to call it here a forfeit to you, good sir.
That was an excellent. You did this move in and of itself was just awesome, brilliant.
I just wish
so hard.
Like, it is very difficult to put storms out. It's more difficult than I realized. So like there were some disconnects in my.
It's very yeah. You have to, like you were talking about. So the one thing is, like, I think that move was amazing. And there was no way for you to get a haint on.
Right.
Well, if you'd had one more wild, right? And this is not something that was possible for you. You would have had to have one more wild. But if you'd gotten here, you could have spawned a haint and then or even just gotten to the mountain and stayed on the mountain. And
you know, I did use a wild to move another one to pick up a token. I should have spawned the haint there to like leave something behind.
I didn't realize that. I didn't.
Yeah, no, that was the thing. But yeah, I also should have, like, it would have been a lot harder for you to get your stuff if I had protected my home better.
Well,
I should have put because I spawned a bunch of stuff with Willa because I was thinking like we'll have like a strike force out here, but really if I was playing defensive back here with your guys here, it would have been a lot harder to make a pathway through if you had to go all the way around my house as well.
This was excellent defense, but then I think we both got into the. There's definitely a mode in the game where you start to go, hey, can I get to them before him or her? And it's like, when you did this, I thought, oh, man. But it's like you said, it's very hard to make 2 storms on a turn. Willa can do it with the legend action.
Right.
But, like, it's hard. You just have to set it up, you know.
Yeah, you have to, like, plan it out ahead of time. Yeah, that was fun.
Thank you, Joel.
It was a good game.
Fun playing with you. Yeah, and it's very, you know, I would definitely play with you again if you ever want to. Okay. And I really appreciate you you demoing for us and going straight courageously into chapter 3. I think you did a great job, and you know, I loved getting to see, and it helped me think about how I would recommend, just like, I mean, the funny thing is too, I'll watch. When I do demos with people in chapter 1, I did one earlier in the beginnings. Everybody's kind of doing things, and I'm thinking, oh, but you actually jumped in and did several things. And I thought, wow, that was a really good move. But then it's like you said, it's like the home hex. I shouldn't have attacked your home hex.
Oh, I mean, it won you the game there, so like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fair enough.
I think that was a good move for you. Well, yeah, thank you for your time, and
thank you too, Joel.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Good. I'm so glad to hear it. And yeah, if you wouldn't like, if you have any thoughts you want to post about going to chapter 3, it'd be great. If not, thank you so much. And if you ever want to play again, let me know. And I'd be super excited to talk to you about this again sometime.
Cool. Well, thanks, Chad.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm going to hit